welcome. Great to have you joining me. Let's get ready and settle in. Once you're ready, make that choice to start. Making that choice to settle in. We start with the physical. Letting the body lie back against the floor. Closing your eyes and breathing. So a simple 3 steps to start the practice. It's not always the easiest. So don't try and rush it or force it. No need to scold yourself. You take your time. Practicing this act, putting down everything that we've done up until this point. Putting away that anticipation for anything we're going to be doing after the practice. We're practicing being right here, right now. And right here, right now, we have nothing to do. So you settle into it. Let the body just take up space. You let the breath freely move in and move out. You continue to take the time. Just a few more breaths, just a few more moments out of the day. Practice being right here. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees and wrapping your arms around your shins and hugging your thighs tight against the abdomen. You gently rock from side to side. That sense of movement, the shifting of the body weight. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. full breath moving you back and forth, and the next inhale drawing you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then on inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance at the top of the mat. The feet are firm, the eyes are closed if they've opened. You bring your palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor, bending the knees if you need to. And inhales, that right foot steps back, low lunge. Then left foot steps back, plank pose, top of push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, broadening the collarbone for your back bend. Exhale, pressing the hips back and up. Down dog. And you settle in. Let the head hang heavy. You can pedal the feet, roll the shoulders, sway from side to side. Inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale, rising all the way back up, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot steps back, low lunge. Right foot back, plank pose. And exhale as you lower. Inhale, forward, broaden the collarbone. Exhale, press back down, down. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left or right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. The eyes are soft as you move. And just like when we started, we're still working to draw the mind in. To put everything else aside. And simply feel what we're doing right now. The simple movement of the sun salutes, the repetitive sequence. Inhale, you feel the right foot stepping forward into low lunge. Exhale, the left foot forward as you fold and stretch the hamstrings. Inhale, reaching the arms up, lengthening from hand to feet. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Right foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, back, back. Exhale, down. Inhale, left foot forward, trying to get it as far forward as you can. Exhale, right foot forward, folding. Inhale, rise and reach it. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot, left foot. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, down dog. It's easy to put the body on autopilot here with the sun splits, to just go through the motions. So you find that subtle effort, that mental effort, to be right here, to feel each breath, to feel each muscle group as it warms up. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, left, right. Exhale. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Then with the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. The hips sit as low as you like. You feel grounded. The tailbone drawing down, the torso lifting up. Those thighs are active, engaged, holding your base. Then starting to shift your weight into that right foot, you lift the left leg and step as far back as you can. High lunge. The left toes touch. You settle in. Nice strong stance from foot to foot. The legs reaching in opposite directions. So you get that long line from the back of that right knee to the front of the left. And then exhale, you're going to bring the hands to the floor inside that right foot for lizard. You can walk that right foot over towards the right edge of the mat a bit if you like. And on exhale, you start to bow towards the floor. One forearm, maybe both touch down. The head hangs heavy. The torso sinking in, just inside that right thigh. So that you get that deep flexion at that right hip. Then inhale, rising up to straight arms. You step that right foot back, plank pose, and you move through a vinyasa or go straight to down dog. Then a gentle bend in the knees. Look between the hands and inhale, float or step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, you rise all the way back up. Exhale, hands to your heart. And relax the arms. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair pose. Nice full breaths. A strong, steady stance. Then letting your weight start to shift to left. That right leg lifts and steps as far back. A smooth transition. High lunge. And you settle in here. That right heel's reaching towards the back edge of the mat. You feel that slight lift to the front of that right thigh. As that left thigh is reaching forward. Good. On exhale, hands to the floor inside that left foot. You can walk that foot over towards the edge, giving yourself a little more room as you just start to sink in. Maybe one forearm makes its way to the floor. Maybe both. Inhale, rising up to straight arms. You step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Left heel spins in. The torso sweeps up. The hips and chest are squaring with the top edge of the mat. With that left foot flat down, you feel that left hip is kind of held back, so you try and draw it forward. You start to get that wrapping in the low abdomen on the left side. Your obliques contracting. It gives you kind of that sense of spiraling up through the torso. It's like a mild twist. And straighten out that right leg, keeping the hips and chest squared as you reach out over that right thigh and fold for pyramid. The hands can land on the floor. Maybe they land on the foot or the shin. But you're strong and steady through both feet. The legs are active, pushing down and out. The torso's folding deep over that right leg. Then inhale, you lift up halfway. And exhale, we're going to just step that left foot forward next to the right, folding over our legs. Then bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms chair. This time, once you're set with your base, palms together, thumbs to your heart, and you twist to the right. Revolve chair. Taking that left elbow outside that right thigh. You roll that top shoulder back. Trying to bring those thumbs to line up with the center of your chest. And keep your chin away from your chest here. Avoid that looking back at that right hip. Instead, you're looking straight out, staying open through the front of the body. And inhale back to center chair. Take a breath. And exhale, you fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step. Going straight to down dog or moving through a vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. The right heel spins in. The torso sweeps up. Warrior one. You take those nice deep breaths here. Feeling the ribcage of the torso, expanding on those inhales and drawing back in on the exhales. Then straightening out the left leg. You reach forward as you fold out over it, pyramid pose. And remember, just like with Warrior One, this right hip, you're still trying to draw it forward as you fold here. There's a tendency to kind of release that right hip, and our left hip then swings over towards the edge of the mat. We're kind of pointing out an angle towards the right corner of the mat. Instead, we want to bring that right hip around so that you're folding straight out over that left leg, and the crown of your head is reaching right towards the top edge of the mat. That way you get an even stretch to the three muscles that make up the hamstring group. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, step that right foot forward next to left. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms chair. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart, as you twist to left. Revolve chair. Inhale back to center. Take a breath, set up chair pose. Then exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. And you choose your route to down dog. Just move with the breath. Then exhale the right foot forward, low lunge. We're going to bring the right hand to the floor inside the right foot, setting it for side angle. So that left heel spins in, and then that left arm and left side of your torso just sweep up to the ceiling. You keep a nice long line from hand to hand. If you want to wrap that left arm around your back, you can catch the inner thigh, or catch hands for the bind. Then exhale, hands to the floor inside that right foot. And you're going to step the left foot forward outside that left hand, coming into a squat. The hips hang. If this bothers your feet or your knees, you can always sit yourself back. We're going to be here for a little bit. Once you feel steady, straighten out that right hand, hands on the floor in front of that right foot. That right knee stays behind the right upper arm as that left arm sweeps up to the ceiling once again. Squat twist. If you like, you can wrap that left arm around your back. Maybe wrap that right arm in front of the shin and catch hands. Your eyes are soft, and your gaze is moving up over that left shoulder. Then inhale back to center. We're making our way into crow pose. So the fingers spread wide, Palms are flat on the floor. The hips lift. And as you bend those elbows, your knees touch down right on top of your triceps, your upper arms. And from here, all you have to do is start to lean forward. Nice and slow, and you feel your body weight shift. Your toes get light, your hands get heavy. Two more breaths. Then on your next exhale, you either step or float, down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, the left foot steps forward. Left hand's on the floor inside the left foot. Right heel spins it. And inhales, you just sweep that right side open, turning towards the ceiling. If you want to wrap that right arm, you catch the inner thigh or catch hands. Good, and on exhale, you release the hands to the floor inside that left foot. And you step that right foot forward outside the right hand, coming into a squat. You either stay there or you sit yourself back. Whatever feels better for your knees and hips. And when you're ready, that left arm straightens out. Left hand's on the floor. And that right arm sweeps up. And you reach those arms away from each other, opening up across the collarbone. If you like, that right arm can wrap around your back. That left arm wraps in front of the shin. Then coming back to center. Crow pose once again. Take your time. Palms flat, fingers wide. Hips lift. And the elbows start to bend. The knees touch the upper arms. And you lean forward. And on your next exhale, you find your way to down dog. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. You rise up. And when you feel steady, palms together, thumbs to your heart, and you twist to the right. Revolve side angle. You can keep those palms together, trying to get the thumbs to line up with your sternum. You can open the arms up, broadening across the collarbone. You can bind underneath that right thigh if you like. But most importantly, you feel stable with those legs. That right foot pushing down, that left heel reaching back. So you have that solid foundation, and the torso is able to get that deep rotation. Then inhale back to center, high lunge. You take a breath. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart. And you're going to take one big step to draw that left knee forward, standing tall on your right leg. From here, we're going into extended hand to toe pose. So right hand to the right hip. That left hand can catch underneath that right, or underneath that left thigh as you straighten the leg. Or you reach down and grab that left big toe and straighten the leg. You stand nice and tall. Nice full inhales. Complete exhales. Now either keeping that left leg straight or you can let it bend. We're going to move that left leg off to the left, opening up through the inner thigh. And you keep your hips pointed straight ahead. If that leg opens, there's a tendency the hip starts to turn with it. Try and stay square, opening up through the inner thigh. And coming back to center with that left foot. And exhale, you place the foot on the floor. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step. Straight to down dog. We're moving through a vinyasa. Then inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. And palms together, thumbs to your heart. And you twist to the left. Revolve side angle. Work the arms as you like. Palms together, opening into a T, or binding underneath that left thigh. Inhale back to center, high lunge. Palms back to your heart. And one big step. Bring that right knee forward. Standing tall on your left leg. Then the left hand to the left hip. The right hand can either grab behind that right thigh as you straighten the leg out, or you reach down and catch that big toe. And you straighten the leg. And keeping that right leg straight or bending it as you open up to the right. Good. Back to center. And on exhale, you place the foot on the floor. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hand. It finds your way back. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. The left knee lowers, the toes uncurl. The hips sink as the torso sweeps up. Crescent lunge. Letting your hips draw down and forward as your arms reach up and back. And then exhale, hands to the floor. I'm going to start to sit our hips back. So as your hips shift back, you just let this left foot, the one on the ground behind you, kind of sweep to the right a bit so that you sit behind that left foot, setting up for Janu Shirshasana. The right leg is straight. The left foot's on the inner left, or the inner right thigh. The arms reach up. And exhale, you fold forward. And inhale, lifting up halfway. That right palm is going to be face up on the ground inside the right leg as we set up for Revolve Janu Shirshasana. We'll take a nice big sweep with that left arm overhead. Aim in that left hand towards those right toes. And as you twist here and reach long through that left side, you're trying to keep this left shoulder stacked right over top the right. So instead of starting to face the floor, you're still trying to look up to the ceiling. Look up towards that left elbow above you. And inhale, you rise up. You relax your arms. That right foot draws in and you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. The right knee lowers, the toes uncurl. The hips sink as the torso sweeps up. Crescent lunge. And exhale, hands to the floor. The hips start to shift back. That right foot just sweeps towards the left so that you can sit behind that right foot. And the right foot's on the inner left thigh. The left leg is straight. The arms reach up. And exhale, you fold forward. Janu Shirshasana. Then inhale halfway. Left palm faces up inside the left leg. Right arm sweeps up and over. Revolve Janu Shirshasana. Aim in that right hand for the foot. But more importantly than catching that foot is keeping this right shoulder rolling back. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, relax your arms as you cross the ankles and roll forward. Then inhale, sliding forward into plank. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. You stack your hands, you rest your cheek. Nice deep breaths. Then preparing for 3 rounds of bow. You bring the arms back alongside the body. The knees bend and you catch hold of your feet or ankles. Remember, if it bothers your knees, back, or shoulders, you can always do it with straight arms and straight legs. On your next inhale, you peel the head, the chest, the thighs up off the mat. Lifting towards the ceiling. Breathing deep into the belly. And exhale, relax. You take a nice full breath. And on inhale, you rise once again. Exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you rise up. And exhale, lowering down. You stack the hands, rest your cheek. You let the body just fall against the floor. And hands under your shoulders as you press your hips to your heels. Child's pose. Tucking yourself in. And inhale, you rise up. You're going to sit over to the side of your feet. And bring your legs out in front. We're going into Marichyasana A. So that left leg stays straight. The right knee bends. Heel comes in nice and tight to the body. And you have about a fist distance between your left thigh and that right foot. You don't want it right against it. And you don't want it way off to the side. It's just about a fist distance between the two. And that right arm reaches up. You fold forward inside that right leg and wrap that right elbow around that right shin. And your left arm can come around your back. And you try and catch hands outside that right hip. If you can't quite catch hands, you can keep that left hand on the floor outside that left hip. And just have that right elbow against that right shin. And you try and pull that right elbow towards the back edge of the mat, which you'll feel pushes your torso forward. And inhale, rising up. You're going to straighten that right leg out and bend that left knee. The left foot comes in as close to the body as you can get it. And you have that fist distance between the inner right thigh and left foot. And the left arm reaches up. You fold forward inside that leg. And then wrap that left elbow in front of the shin. That right arm can come around your back. And you catch hands. Or just keep that right hand outside the right hip. And you have that left elbow against that left shin. And inhale, rising up. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Heels are nice and tight. Baddha Konasana. The fingers interlace outside the toes. You take a nice full inhale as you sit tall. And exhale, fold, fold. And as you fold here, just like with our other fold folds, you're trying to keep your back flat. So you kind of think about reaching your chin out towards the mat past your toes, and your toes towards the center of your chest. Then inhale, rising up. You straighten the legs out. Paschimottanasana. The feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And on exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got. You bow your head, close your eyes. And inhale as you reach out and rise up. You sweep your arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. You take a breath once you're down. And the knees bend, the feet are flat on the floor. Preparing for 3 rounds of back bends on our back. The arms can stay alongside the body, or hands on the floor above your shoulders. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. Exhale, relax. Nice full breath. And on inhale, you press down to go up once again. And then exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you press down to go up. Lifting your waistline as high up as you can. Breathing deep into the front of the body. And on exhale, you lower down. Once you come flat, you draw your knees into your chest and you just wrap your arms around your shoulders. Nice tight squeeze. Then the arms alongside the body, palms flat. The legs go straight up. You can hang out right there, or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, the elbows bend. The hands are against the back as you send the legs up. Few more breaths if you wanted variations. Wiggle the toes, roll the ankles, And go to plow pose. And play around with the legs. And coming back to center. If you're in shoulder stand, you take the toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward. And nice and smooth, you unwrap. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down the arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press into the hands and elbows. You arc the spine, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown of the head towards the floor. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. You take the arms in the cactus arms, elbows bend 90 degrees. And release the knees over to the left. Final twist. And back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you either extend the legs, Shavasana, or you catch a ride up for headstand. If you're doing a headstand, you take your time. You find Shavasana whenever you're done. If you're new to headstand, you just start on your forearms and knees. Grab opposite elbows. The hands come out, interlacing the fingers, the palms are apart. You place the crown of the head on the floor and cup the back of the head in your hands. Then curl the toes to lift the knees. As you feel stable and your weight is settled in your forearms and shoulders, you start to walk your feet towards your elbows. And eventually draw one hand towards your chest, heel towards your hip, then the other. When you feel balanced there, then you take the legs up. You take your time. You find Shavasana whenever you're done. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me today. Always great to be practicing with you. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.